means record this reading was not sincere. Krishna Raj, what did you read yesterday? Say nothing. Ruchi, what did you read in physics yesterday? Ruchi is there but not there. Yes, Ruchi. Just hold on. Yes, Taksh. हाँ हाँ जी हाँ जी એવું છે હા ઓકે ઓકે ફાઇન ફાઇન ઓકે સારું વાંધો નહીં વેલકમ okay so Ruchi, what did you study in physics yesterday? No, at home on your own, self study. So we are on somewhere halfway mark and you are still reading first topic only. So third chapter. Okay. If I ask you, all of you, what is acceleration, how many of you can answer perfectly? Okay, change in velocity, then okay. How many ways we can write that? You were told, no? Multiple ways to write. What are those ways? Was it this? Let me share my screen with you. This was been dealt, yes or no? So do you know these things? Okay, so if I ask you define acceleration, how many ways you can say? There are 5 different ways. Right, so this was been taught. This was your page 1. Okay. Then what else we did? Okay. What was this? Well, if you want to give heading, what heading you will give to this topic? Okay. What is similarity? Only one student is answering, rest of you are still sleeping? Okay. What are the differences? Symbol, time interval, large, very small, change in velocity, large, very small, formula delta V by delta T, here it is dV by dt. Okay. ओके, इसके लिए क्या हेडिंग हो सकता है? या स्टार्टेड, this was also done, no? When this Manya C wanted me to join to find a well somewhere nearby Anand so that I can jump in, it was this topic, no? हाँ, तो मैं कहाँ सीरियस हूँ? इसका तो हेडिंग क्या हो सकता है? Difference between time interval and instantaneous time, or how to convert, or difference between delta t and dt, right? How do you read this? Zero. और इसका मीनिंग यहाँ पे लिखा हुआ है. Shall I put these pages for you to read? Just hold on, I'll let the camera focus. Okay. Okay. Now this tabulation you see, I'm talking about this part. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4 second time and velocity 2, 4, 6, 8, right? अरे URL क्यों मांग रहा है? Leave it. So it's 2222 meter per second. Every second there is change of 2 meter per second. You select any 1 second duration of time, change in velocity is always same, so we call it uniform acceleration, right? Now look at this part. Initial time was t1. At that time velocity was, see, v1, no? So rest of you know in English this alphabet is called v. इसके नीचे 1 लिखा तो बोलते हैं v1, ऐसा बोलते हैं. क्या बोलते हैं? v1. Are you getting it? So this is initial velocity v1. Then time later on t2, velocity becomes v2. So what is the time interval? t2 minus t1. In this duration of time, what is change in velocity? v2 minus v1. So we can write delta v by delta t, change in velocity by time taken, that is change in velocity with respect to time. You can write it as a bar or angular bracket a. Name is average acceleration, right? Okay. What was definition of acceleration? So it is change in velocity with respect to time. Do you get it? W stands for with, R for respect. Okay. Velocity is scalar or vector? Vector. What is difference between vector and a scalar? Okay. Okay, so let's simplify. My temperature is 30 degrees Celsius. Do I need to specify the direction? No. So temperature is scalar. but I traveled from my home 100 meter. If you want to find me, is my information good enough, or I have to specify in which direction I went? Okay, so I need to specify displacement. So it's a scalar or vector. अच्छा, ये स्केलर वर्ड कहाँ से आया? आई हैव एक्सप्लेन इट टू यू. स्केलर, to scale means to measure a physical quantity which needs measurement only. Like we say that this Sir Edmund Hillary scaled Mount Everest, means he went all the way to the Mount Everest. We say in a language like that, he scaled Mount Everest. Okay, so scale means measurement, and scalar means a quantity which needs only measurement, and a vector needs both of them. Okay, now I have shown 4 different situations in the diagram, right? Can you tell, out of these 4, in which case only there is acceleration taking place? Out of these 4, under which circumstances only acceleration is taking place? ये बहुत सारे स्टूडेंट का तो ऐसा है कि बताना भी नहीं आता, छुपाना भी नहीं आता. एक गाना है ना, अरे आपको आता है थोड़ा बोलो, छुपाओ नहीं. अपना मुंह तो छुपाते हो. इन द मॉर्निंग आंसर क्यों छुपाते हो? बोलो, बहुत सिंपल है. ऑप्शन फर्स्ट केस, इनिशियली व्हेन ऑब्जेक्ट वाज एट ए, velocity was 10 meter per second rightward. Then later on it came to B. Now velocity became 20 meter per second in the same direction. Now should you say that this is an example of acceleration? Yes. Why? Because magnitude is changing. Direction is not changing, not an issue. Something should change. Okay, look at second case. At A, rightward motion with speed 10 meter per second. When it comes to B, what is the magnitude of the velocity? 10 meter per second. And in which direction? Same direction. So is there any change in direction? Is there any change in the magnitude? Nothing is changing. So will you say acceleration is taking place here? No. Okay, now look at third case. At A, in which direction it was going? This is rightward बोलते हैं इसको. And what was the magnitude? When it reaches B, you saw the object is going downward with the magnitude 15 meter per second. Will you say it is an example of acceleration? Why? Okay, now in fourth case, will you say it is an acceleration? Are you sure? Okay, now do you agree that the magnitude has remained same? Say yes. But direction has changed. So we have to say that when direction is changed, velocity is also changed. Okay, and this is also an example of acceleration. So either direction should change or magnitude should change, or both. If they are changing, we will say there is an acceleration. Are you getting it? Okay. When do you say acceleration is present? This is answer. If there is change in velocity, we say there is acceleration. Now velocity is a vector. Vector will have magnitude as well as direction. So there should be change in magnitude or change in direction or both. Okay? If answer of this is yes, then acceleration is present. Fine, chair? Okay. Now an object is traveling on the circular path with the center at O. When it is at A, speed was 10 meter per second, but direction was this. When it reaches B, speed remains same 10 meter per second, but direction was changed. When it reaches C, same way. Now is it an example of uniform velocity or uniform acceleration or uniform speed? क्या है ये? Answer please. यूनिफॉर्म. सब कैमरा बंद करके बैठ गए सब. इतने चिंगुस पीपल मेरे लाइफ में नहीं देखे. चलो ये आंसर दो इसका अभी. तो इस तीन में से फर्स्ट, सेकंड एंड थर्ड में से कौन सा आंसर आएगा? Second, uniform acceleration. Okay, why? If direction is changing, you will say that velocity is changing. Okay. Now magnitude remains same, 10, 10 and 10. But what is changing? Direction. If direction is changing, we will say velocity is changing. And if velocity is changing, we will say uniform acceleration. So this is yes. Uniform velocity, no. Is it of uniform speed? Okay, so speed is scalar. Yes, speed is scalar. So here only magnitude is bothered. At A the magnitude was 10. At B 10. At C 10. So is it uniform speed or not? Yes. Okay, sir? Okay. We are going to derive equation for uniform acceleration. Show that v equal to v0 plus at. If this question is asked, what would you write? Answer is this. I am showing the full answer. You explain the answer to me now. Any idea? Initial time when you started observing that vehicle, you say the time was 0. At that time its initial velocity was v0. Later on, it means at final time when your observation was the latest one, time was t and velocity was v. So this is final velocity. Okay. So v stands for final velocity, t stands for final time, v0 stands for initial velocity and t equal to 0 is initial time. Okay, now what is change in velocity? So it is final velocity minus initial velocity, v minus v0. What is time duration? So final time minus initial time, that equal to t minus 0 t. Now what was acceleration formula? Delta v by delta t. So instead of delta v I can write v minus v0, and in the denominator instead of delta t, t. Is it sumable? So if t is shifted to opposite side, you can write v minus v0 equal to at. So therefore v equal to v0 plus at. Understood? Yes or no? Okay. Consider a vehicle whose initial speed was 10 meter per second. Means when you started observing, it was already traveling with this speed. It was accelerating with this rate 2 meter per second square. After 3 seconds, you have to find its velocity. Now what's your assumption? Will this velocity be greater than 10 or less than 10? In physics there is a facility that you can judge that approximately what could be your answer. You are not entirely shooting in dark. So shall I repeat the question? Okay, a vehicle was there. When you started observing it, you saw traveling with 10 meter per second. It was increasing its velocity every second 2 meter per second. So you can write uniform acceleration was 2 meter per second square. Now as time passes by, means after 3 seconds, you want to find its velocity. You want to have exact value, but right now my question is this velocity will be greater than 10 or less than 10? Greater than 10. Why? Because it is accelerating, no? So every second speed is increasing. Okay, so every 1 second speed increases by 2 meter per second, right? So 1 second passes, this will become 10 was the right, t equal to 0, t equal to 1 second. Now speed is increasing by 2 meter per second rate, so now it will become 12. Are you getting it? Then t equal to 2 second, one more, 14 meter per second, t equal to 3, 16 meter per second, right? This is the way one can answer. And mathematically like this, in exam you can solve like this. You are given, this is how you are supposed to solve. Initial speed was 10 meter per second, after total time duration given 3 seconds, acceleration was 2 meter per second square. This formula already we have derived, right? V is the final speed that you want to find. So this question is, what is V? So V equal to V0 plus at. V equal to V0 was 10 plus acceleration was 2 into t, time is given as 3. So V equal to 10 plus 6, 16 meter per second. This is the answer. Followed? Okay. Now हाँ, सेंड कर दूंगा. Now look at this graph. whenever you are asked to look at any graph, what you will see first? आप अपना जब क्लास का ग्रुप फोटो देखते हो तो सबसे पहले क्या देखते हो? Where do I stand? Second, how do I look? Third, where are my friends? Fourth, how do they look? और सबसे लास्ट में ये टीचर कहाँ बैठा था, आप बैठी थी, राइट? तो ये सीक्वेंस में जाते हो ना, तो ये जैसे भी व्हेन आई हैव टू लुक एट द ग्राफ, तो सबसे पहले क्या देखना है कि ग्राफ में y एक्सिस पर क्या है और x एक्सिस पे क्या है. तो यहाँ पे है टाइम और यहाँ पर है वेलोसिटी. ओके, so you will say, if I ask you which graph it is, it's a graph of v versus t graph. Okay, now when time was 0, it was already moving with certain speed. Okay, then as time is passing, speed is increasing. Is this graph a straight line or a weird line? Straight line. Now let's find slope of this graph. Slope of v versus t graph. So if you want to find slope, you have to draw a triangle. To find a slope, what you have to do? Find slope of right angle triangle. तो पहले तो triangle draw करना पड़ेगा. तो ABC is a right angle triangle. फिर स्लोप कैसे फाइंड करेंगे? इट्स a रेशियो ऑफ हाइट डिवाइड बाय बेस. तो हाइट कितना है? AB. एंड व्हाट इज बेस? BC. नाउ कैन यू टेल दैट व्हाट इज बेसिकली AB? इट इज चेंज इन वेलोसिटी. एंड व्हाट इज BC? Change in time interval, right? So this is change in velocity, this is change in time, so I like delta v by delta t. But what is it? Acceleration. So what is conclusion? Slope of v versus t graph equal to acceleration, right? So very important conclusion, slope of v versus t graph is acceleration. Okay, do we know this method of finding acceleration? Yes. So this is algebraic method, and this is called graphical method, right? Both are giving you same output. Mostly we deal with this formula because every time plotting a graph is not convenient. Okay, now before our meeting breaks in 3 minutes, look at this graph and tell it's a graph of what versus what? V versus t. Fine. V versus t. Okay, now is this graph a straight line? Yes. So this also uniform acceleration. This was also यूनिफॉर्म एक्सेलरेशन. तो डिफरेंस क्या है इन दोनों के बीच? इसमें वेलोसिटी इंक्रीज हो रही है, सो एक्सेलरेशन. यहां पे वेलोसिटी डिक्रीज हो रही है, तो रिटार्डेशन, और यू कैन से नेगेटिव एक्सेलरेशन. अब इसका जब हम स्लोप फाइंड करेंगे तो जो डेल्टा वी का वैल्यू नेगेटिव आएगा, क्योंकि कम हो रहा है ना, तो आंसर नेगेटिव एक्सेलरेशन आएगा, जिसको हम शास्त्रों में रिटार्डेशन बोला गया है. राइट, नेगेटिव ए मीन्स रिटार्डेशन. Is it clear? Okay. अभी इस ग्राफ पे थोड़ा ध्यान दिया जाए. थोड़ा just I'm giving some time. We don't have time. It's a graph of V versus T. Which graph it is? V versus T. Okay. Now you have to tell me at t equal to 0 second what was the speed? (10 meter per second). Then at 2 second what is the speed? So speed increased from 10 meter per second to 20. Along a straight line or a weird line? So is it uniform acceleration, uniform retardation? What is it? This is uniform acceleration. Now from 2 second, when you are at 2 second, what was the speed? 3 second, 4. So that is the physics. Don't jump to the conclusion, come to the conclusion. So that's why I was asking. It may look silly that I'm asking a silly question. At 2 second, what was the velocity? You said 20. At 3 second, what was the velocity? 20. 4 second, 20 meter per second. At 5 second, 20 meter per second. How can you say the object was at rest? On one hand you are saying that 20 meter per second, 20 meter per second, 20 meter per second. So speed is not changing, so that is uniform velocity, and acceleration equal to 0. So it is uniform velocity is correct. Acceleration is wrong. At rest is wrong. Okay. 5 second, what was the speed? Now we will lose contact at any moment. I'll be sending these pages in PDF file and you have to copy it. Okay. And I'll ask for homework. You have to return in MCB. Your homework is to be written in MCB. In MCB in your class, you will in assignment section you will get the homework. Am I clear?